Angels are holding their first breath as night releases into day. No plans are written in the air, no echoes chase my restless mind. The silence feels like open arms, a place I didn't know to find. I stop asking what comes next and listen deeper where I stand. Where the morning stays quiet, I feel my heart beat slow and true. Every worry starts to loosen in the calm that pulls me through. Through the hush of waking light, I leave the weight I used to bear. Where the morning stays quiet, I am there. The dew still rests upon the ground like silver holding every step. It teaches me to walk with care and trust the paths I haven't met. What once felt urgent fades away like stars retreating from the sky. The quiet keeps me steady now, no need to ask the reason why. I stop asking what comes next and listen deeper where I stand. Where the morning stays quiet, I feel my heart beat slow and true. Every worry starts to loosen in the calm that pulls me through. Through the hush of waking light, I leave the weight I used to bear. Where the morning stays quiet, I am there. Between the dark and rising sun, the gentle promise softly grows. Not every truth must rush to fall. Some truths arrive when stillness knows. Where the morning stays quiet, I feel my heart beat slow and true. Every worry starts to loosen in the calm that pulls me through. Through the hush of waking light, I leave the weight I used to bear. Where the morning stays quiet, I am I walk where nothing pulls me fast, beyond the edge of hurried days. The road grows soft beneath my feet as time releases all its weight. No promise calls me from this place. unfolds in patient lines and lets me breathe because it does. I stop chasing where to go and feel the ground beneath me stay. This is where the quiet carries me home, without a map, without a sound. Every burden I have known is gently laid upon the ground. Through the hush of open space, I loosen what I used to hold. This is where the quiet carries me home and leaves me home. The sky moves slowly overhead. It does not hurry into change. It teaches me to trust the pause and let each moment rearrange. What once felt heavy fades away, dissolving into air. The quiet stays without a word and somehow tells me I am there. I stop chasing where to go and feel the ground beneath me stay. This is where the quiet carries me home, without a map, without a sound. Every burden I have known is gently laid upon the ground. Through the hush of open space, I loosen what I used to hold. This is where the quiet carries me home and leaves me home. Between the leaving and return, a steadier truth begins to rise. Not every path must be explained. Some roads are found with open eyes. This is where the quiet carries me home, without a map, without a sound. Every burden I have known is gently laid upon the ground. Through the hush of open space, I loosen what I used to hold. This is where the quiet carries me home and leaves me home. breathe where nothing needs to stay, yet nothing rushes me away. The air feels wide, the moment thin, as if the world is listening in. No weight of words upon my tongue, no past remains to overcome. The silence drifts from breath to breathe, a gentle space I've never left. I stop holding on to sound and let the stillness circle around. This is where the quiet lingers in the air, soft as light upon the skin. Every worry I was carrying loosens slowly from within. Through the hush of open space, I release what I once feared. This is where the quiet lingers in the air, and I am clear. The hills stand calm without a name. They never ask me why I came. They teach me how to stand and feel the kind of peace that doesn't heal. What once felt heavy leaves my chest, like breath returning to its rest. The quiet stays, it does not ask, it simply lifts the final mask. I stop holding on to sound and let the stillness circle round. This is where the quiet lingers in the air, soft as light upon the skin. Every worry I was carrying loosens slowly from within. Through the hush of open space, I release what I once feared. This is where the quiet lingers in the air, and I am clear. Between the breath and open sky, a deeper calm begins to lie. Not every truth must take a form. Some truths are felt and then are gone. This is where the quiet lingers in the air, soft as a light upon the skin. Every worry I was carrying loosens slowly from within. Through the hush of open space, I release what I once feared. This is where the quiet lingers in the air, and I am clear. pause where long horizons meet, and every road grows wide and slow. The hills exhale beneath the sky in rhythms older than I know. No memory pulls me backward now, no future presses on my side. The moment rests upon my chest like morning wrapped in gentle light. I let the quiet speak for me and feel my breathing settle down. Where the breath of the hills remains, I feel my restless heart unwind. Every sorrow, every strain softens in this open time. Through the hush of ancient air, I release what once constrained. Where the breath of the hills remains, I remain. The grass bends low without a sound. It never fights the moving wind. It shows me how to yield with grace and trust the ground I'm standing in. What once felt heavy leaves my hands like dust returning to the plain. The quiet teaches me again how letting go becomes a gain. I let the quiet speak for me and feel my breathing settle down. Where the breath of the hills remains, I feel my restless heart unwind. Every sorrow, every strain softens in this open time. Through the hush of ancient air, I release what once constrained. Where the breath of the hills remains, I remain. Between the sky and waiting land, a deeper calm begins to grow. Not every truth must move or change. Some truths are felt when we slow. Where the breath of the hills remains, I feel my restless heart unwind. Every sorrow, every strain softens in this open time. Through the hush of ancient air, I release what once constrained. Where the breath and every tide begins to breathe. The shore is calm, the moment white, with nothing left I need to keep. No signal calls me from within, no echo asks me who I am. The ground feels steady underfoot, as if it understands my hand. I stop reaching for the far and let the stillness draw me near. This is where the quiet anchors the soul, like stone beneath a drifting sea. Every fear I used to hold loses its gravity through the hush of salted air. I release what pulls me low. This is where the quiet anchors the soul and lets me go. Without a word, it does not rush the coming night. It teaches me to trust the pause and rest within this fragile light. What once felt heavy slips away, like boats unmoored from anxious hands. The quiet stays and does not ask. It simply helps me understand. I stop reaching for the far and let the stillness draw me near. This is where the quiet anchors the soul, like stone beneath a drifting sea. Every fear I used to hold loses its gravity through the hush of salted air. I release what pulls me low. This is where the quiet anchors the soul and lets me go. Between the wave and waiting shore, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every truth must move or roam. Some truths arrive and stay inside. This is where the quiet anchors the soul, like stone beneath a drifting sea. Every fear I used to hold loses its gravity through the hush of salted air. I release what pulls me low. This is where the quiet anchors the soul and lets me go. I stand where water curves the land, and time forgets to hurry on. The river moves with patient grace, as if it's always known my song. No question floats upon the stream, no answer sinks beneath the flow. Each breath arrives, then drifts away, and teaches me what I should know. I stop holding to the shore and let the current pull me near. This is where the quiet finds the river, moving soft and deep and slow. Every weight I carried with me learns another way to go. Through the hush of living streams, I loosen what I couldn't give. This is where the quiet finds the river and lets me live. The stones lie still beneath the tide. They never fight the passing years. They teach me how to stay and trust, and smooth the edges of my fears. What once felt heavy slips away like leaves returning to the flow. The quiet doesn't ask for more, it moves me where I need to go. I stop holding to the shore and let the current pull me near. This is where the quiet finds the river, moving soft and deep and slow. Every weight I carried with me learns another way to go. Through the hush of living streams, I loosen what I couldn't give. This is where the quiet finds the river and lets me live. Between the source and open sea, a gentler truth begins to rise. Not every path is meant to end. Some truths just flow through changing skies. This is where the quiet finds the river, moving soft and deep and slow. Every weight I carried with me learns another way to go. Through the hush of living streams, I loosen what I couldn't give. This is where the quiet finds the river and lets me live. the shape of stars that faded gently through the night. No voices call, no questions rise. The earth is calm beneath my feet. Each breath returns a quieter truth in rhythms old and incomplete. I let the stillness take my hand and lead me where the heart can rest. When the hills begin to breathe and the sky grows wide and clear, all the weight I carried fades. I no longer feel the fear. Every path becomes enough. Every wound begins to mend. When the hills begin to breathe, I am home again. The river hums a distant tune of letting go and moving on. It never begs the shore to stay. It trusts the pull it's leaning on. So I release what I can't hold, like falling leaves into the stream. The quiet fills the empty space with something close to peace unseen. I let the stillness take my hand and lead me where the heart can. When the hills begin to breathe and the sky grows wide and clear, all the weight I carried fades. I no longer feel the fear. Every path becomes enough. Every wound begins to mend. When the hills begin to breathe, I am home again. Between the pulse of earth and sky, a softer strength begins to grow. Not every truth is meant for words. Some things are only felt and known. When the hills begin to breathe and the sky grows wide and clear, all the weight I carried fades. I no longer feel the fear. Every path becomes enough. Every wound begins to mend. When the hills begin to breathe, I am home again. Stand where motion fades to breathe. and every sound begins to slow. The day releases all its weight in colors soft and moving low. No voices pull me toward a plan, no echoes ask me where I've been. The moment opens wide and calm and lets a quieter truth begin. I stop reaching for what's ahead and feel the ground beneath me stay. When the world finally grows still, I hear my heartbeat clear and kind. Every worry loses shape and loosens gently from my mind. Through the hush of open space, I lay my restless thoughts to rest. When the world finally grows still, I remember what is best. The sky leans close without a word. It does not rush the coming night. It trusts the dark to hold its place and cradle dawn beyond my sight. What once felt heavy lifts away, like mist retreating from the ground. The quiet doesn't ask for more, it heals by simply staying round. I stop reaching for what's ahead and feel the ground beneath me stay. When the world finally grows still, I hear my heartbeat clear and kind. Every worry loses shape and loosens gently from my mind. Through the hush of open space, I lay my restless thoughts to rest. When the world finally grows still, I remember what is best. Between the breath and passing thought, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every truth must move or speak. Some truths arrive when nothing tries. When the world finally grows still, I hear my heartbeat clear and kind. Every worry loses shape and loosens gently from my mind. Through the hush of open space, I lay my restless thoughts to rest. When the world finally grows still, I remember what is best.
stones beneath my weary feet, still warm from ancient sun. Every path and heartbeat meets where all our journeys run.
Oh, carry me, gentle river, wide through the shadows, through the light. Carry me where the hills abide, till my soul remembers why. I hear the voice of those before, in the fiddle's low refrain. Their echoes live forevermore in the falling rain. No crown of gold and no spoken vow, just earth and breath and fire.
I stand within the here and now, beside the old world's choir.
Oh, carry me, gentle river, wide through the silence of the night. Carry me where the stars still guide ancient hearts and living light. Carry me, gentle river deep, where the standing stones remain. Carry me while the old hills keep every loss and every gain. I drift where restless waters flow, and every wave begins to rest. The shore receives without a word the weight I carried in my chest. No anchor pulls me to the past, no storm insists on where to steer. The moment opens calm and wide, and lets me breathe without a fear. I stop fighting every tide and trust the stillness drawing. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor, safe from every running doubt. Every worry finds its mooring and gently empties out. Through the hush of open water, I let my restless heart recover. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor and holds me over. The horizon does not rush. It waits for night and waits for dawn. It teaches me to stay and trust that nothing real is ever gone. What once felt heavy slips away, like sails released into the air. Me steady, present there. I stop fighting every tide and trust the stillness drawing near. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor, safe from every running doubt. Every worry finds its mooring and gently empties out. Through the hush of open water, I let my restless heart recover. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor and holds me over. Between the leaving and return, a deeper calm begins to stay. Not every journey needs a storm. Some shores are found by drifting gently. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor, safe from every running doubt. Every worry finds its mooring and gently empties out. Through the hush of open water, I let my restless heart recover. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor and holds me over. I pause where echoes fade to air, and nothing asks me what I am. The hills lean close in quiet trust, as if they softly understand. No shadow pulls me from this place, no voice insists I must become. The breath moves freely through my chest and feels like where I'm from. I stop reaching for a sign and let the stillness call me near. This is where the quiet breathes my name, without a sound, without a claim. Every weight I carried long unwrapped This is where the quiet breathes my name, and I remain. The land remembers every step, though no mark stays upon the ground. It teaches me to trust the pause where truest paths are never found. What once felt heavy leaves my hands like breath returning to the sky. The quiet doesn't need a word, it hears me without asking why. I stop reaching for a sign and let the stillness call me near. This is where the quiet breathes my name, without a sound, without a claim. Every weight I carry long unravels just the same. Through the hush of open land, I loosen who I try to frame. This is where the quiet breathes my name, and I remain. Between the breath and beating heart, a deeper knowing comes to stay. Not every truth must speak aloud, some truths are felt along the way. This is where the quiet breathes my name, without a sound, without a claim. Every weight I carried long unravels just the same. Through the hush of open land, I loosen who I try to frame. This is where the quiet breathes my name, and I remain. I climb where open silence waits, above the reach of distant sound. The earth feels wide beneath my feet, as sky and stone are gently bound. No ceiling presses on my thoughts, no walls remain for fear to hide. The breath grows deep, the heart grows still, where hills and heavens coincide. I loosen all and feel the vastness draw me in. Where the hills hold up the sky, I feel my restless spirit calm. Every burden learns to lie soft and weightless in my palm. Through the hush of endless blue, I release the past I knew. Where the hills hold up the sky, I return to something true. The wind moves freely through the grass. It does not question where it goes. It teaches me to trust the path that only listening heart knows. What once felt heavy fades away, like clouds dissolving into air. The quiet shapes a gentler truth that settles softly everywhere. I loosen all I try to hold and feel the vastness draw me in. Where the hills hold up the sky, I feel my restless spirit calm. Every burden learns to lie soft and weightless in my palm. Through the hush of endless blue, I release the past I knew. Where the hills hold up the sky, I return to something true. Between the earth and open light, a deeper stillness starts to rise. Not every truth needs form or sound. Some truths are wide as endless skies. Where the hills hold up the sky, I feel my restless spirit calm. Every burden learns to lie soft and weightless in my palm. Through the hush of endless blue, I release the past I knew. Where the hills hold up the sky, I return to something true. to breathe, where every sound grows thin and kind. The world releases what it asked and leaves a quieter space behind. No title claim to who I am, no past insists on where I've been. The ground feels warm beneath my feet, as if it's always known my skin. I stop explaining who I was and let the moment draw me near. Where the silence knows my name, I don't need to speak it loud. Every worry loses shape and gently leaves me now. Through the hush of open land, I lay my burdens down the same. Where the silence knows my name, I remain. The hills stand still without a sound, yet hold the weight of countless years. They teach me how to simply stay and trust the ground beneath my fears. What once felt heavy drifts away like breath dissolving into air. The quiet asks for nothing more and somehow leaves me whole and bare. I stop explaining who I was and let the moment draw me near. Where the silence knows my name, I don't need to speak it loud. Every worry loses shape and gently leaves me now. Through the hush of open land, I lay my burdens down the same. Where the silence knows my name, I between the question and the truth, a softer knowing starts to grow. Not every answer needs a sound. Some truths are felt when we let go. Where the silence knows my name, I don't need to speak it loud. Every worry loses shape and gently leaves me now. Through the hush of open land, I lay my burdens down the same. Where the silence knows my name, I remain. Where footsteps slow their pace and every thought learns how to breathe. The road is quiet, worn and kind, as if it's always walked with me. No sign ahead, no call behind, no way to prove, no role to play. The moment settles at my side and quietly begins to stay. I stop choosing where to go and let the stillness share my stride. This is where the quiet walks beside me, not ahead, not far behind. Every burden I once carried loses shape and slips my mind. Through the hush of open ground, I let the long-held tension flee. This is where the quiet walks beside me and keeps me company. Remain without a word, yet know the rhythm of my steps. They teach me how to move with care and trust the ground that never left. What once felt heavy leaves my hands like breath returning to the air. The quiet doesn't ask for more, it simply stays aware. I stop choosing where to go and let the stillness share my stride. This is where the quiet walks beside me, not ahead, not far behind. Every burden I once carried loses shape and slips my mind. Through the hush of open ground, let the long-held tension flee. This is where the quiet walks beside me and keeps me company. Between the step and steady breath, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every journey needs a map, some paths appear when this is where the quiet walks beside me, not ahead, not far behind. Every burden I once carried loses shape and slips my mind. Through the hush of open ground, I let the long-held tension flee. This is where the quiet walks beside me and keeps me company. I stand where water meets the stone, and every emotion learns to wait. The sea moves slow, then settles down, as if it knows the hour is late. No signal calls me out to sail, no storm reminds me where I've been. The moment rests in breathing light and pulls the quiet deep within. I stop listening for the roar calm beneath the sound. This is where the quiet holds the tide, not pushing out, not pulling in. Every fear I used to hide softens where the waves begin. Through the hush of salted air, I loosen what I couldn't guide. This is where the quiet holds the tide and stays beside. Turning day, it teaches me to trust the pause and let the moment have its way. What once felt heavy drifts away like footprints fading from the sand. The quiet does not ask for more, it simply holds me where I stand. I stop listening and hear the calm beneath the sound. This is where the quiet holds the tide, not pushing out, not pulling in. Every fear I used to hide softens where the waves begin. Through the hush of salted air, I loosen what I couldn't guide. This is where the quiet holds the tide and stays beside. Between the leaving and return, a deeper stillness starts to grow. Not every journey needs a shore. Some truths arrive by staying slow. This is where the quiet holds the tide, not pushing out, not pulling in. Every fear I used to hide softens where the waves begin. Through the hush of salted air, I loosen what I couldn't guide. This is where the quiet holds the tide and stays beside. The sky is white without a sound, as if it's listening today. No answer falls, no sign appears, yet something in me feels understood. The weight I carried through the years begins to loosen where I stood. I stopped demanding certainty and let the moment speak in calm. When the sky finally listens, I don't need to explain. Every word I never said is released into the plain. Through the hush of endless blue, I let go of all control. When the sky finally listens, it restores my soul. The clouds move on without regret. They never cling to what has passed. They show me how to loosen grip and trust the shape of things at last. What once felt heavy in my chest now drifts like breath into the air. The quiet does the work of grace by simply staying simply there. I stopped demanding certainty and let the moment speak in calm. When the sky finally listens, I don't need to explain. Every word I never said is released into the plain. Through the hush of endless blue, I let go of all control. When the sky finally listens, it restores my soul. Between the asking and the knowing, there is peace that doesn't move. Not every prayer requires an answer. Some are healed by being true. When the sky finally listens, I don't need to explain. Every word I never said is released into the plain. Through the hush of endless blue, I stand where motion softens down, and every sound learns how to wait. The ground feels warm beneath my feet, as if it knows the weight I take. No hurried thought remains with me, no future pulls me from this place. The moment opens wide and calm, with nothing left I need to chase. I let the silence draw and feel my breathing fall in line. Where the earth breathes slowly, I feel my restless spirit ease. Every worry carried with me falls away like scattered leaves. Through the hush of open ground, I release what once felt tight. Where the earth breathes slowly, turn to quiet light. The hills remain without a word, yet say more than the noise I knew. They teach me how to stand and stay, and trust what silence leads me to. What once felt heavy leaves my hand, like dust returning to the land. The quiet holds me steady now, in ways I finally understand. I let the silence draw me near, and feel my breathing fall in line. Where the earth breathes slowly, I feel my restless spirit ease. Every worry carried with me falls away like scattered leaves. Through the hush of open ground, I release what once felt tight. Where the earth breathes slowly, I return to quiet light. Between the breath and beating heart, a gentler rhythm starts to grow. Not every truth needs words or form. Some truths are felt when we let go. Where the earth breathes slowly, I feel my restless spirit ease. Every worry carried with me falls away like scattered leaves. Through the hush of open ground, I release what once felt tight. Where the earth breathes slowly, I return to quiet light. begins to thin, and pale light touches hill and stone. The world grows still enough to hear a truth I've always known. No shadow clings to what I was, no fear remains to guide my way. The breath arrives like quiet prayer as dark releases into day. I stop waiting for a sign and feel the morning breathe me in. This is where the quiet wakes the dawn, soft and gold across the land. Every sorrow I was holding slips like water from my hand. Through the hush of newborn light, I let the night be gone. This is where the quiet awakes the dawn and carries me on. The hills remain in patient calm. They do not rush the coming sun. They teach me how to trust the pause where every ending is begun. What once felt heavy fades away like mist retreating from my sight. The quiet does not need to speak. It turns my shadow into light. I stop waiting for a sign and feel the morning breathe me in. This is where the quiet wakes the dawn, soft and gold across the land. Every sorrow I was holding slips like water from my hand. Through the hush of newborn light, I let the night be gone. This is where the quiet awakes the dawn and carries me on. Between the dark and open sky, a gentler truth begins to rise. Not every hope must shout or burn. Some hopes arrive with open eyes. This is where the quiet awakes the dawn, soft and gold across the land. Every sorrow I was holding slips like water from my hand. Through the hush of newborn light, I let the night be gone. This is where the quiet awakes the dawn and carries me on. amber, soft and old. No echo follows what I've done. No future asks me where to stand. The moment rests upon my chest, like quiet held within my hand. I stop carrying every thought and let the stillness take its place. This is where the quiet finally settles, like dusk upon the open ground. Every worry loosens gently and fades without a sound. Through the hush of closing light, I release what I once held tight. This is where the quiet finally settles, and I am right. The sky leans low without a word. It does not rush the coming night. It trusts the dark to keep its shape and hold tomorrow out of sight. What once felt heavy slips away like breath dissolving into air. The quiet doesn't need to stay, it simply shows me I am there. I stop carrying every thought and let the stillness take its place. This is where the quiet finally settles, like dusk upon the open ground. Every worry loosens gently and fades without a sound. Through the hush of closing light, I release what I once held tight. This is where the quiet finally settles, and I am right. Between the leaving and the rest, the deeper calm begins to grow. Not every ending needs a name. Some endings heal by letting go. This is where the quiet finally settles, like dusk upon the open ground. Every worry loosens gently and fades without a sound. Through the hush of closing light, I release what I once held tight. This is where the quiet finally settles, and I am right. and shadows cool the passing day. They've watched the world grow loud and still, and never once were pulled away. No question echoes in this place, no answer waits beyond the ground. The silence feels both old and kind, a truth that doesn't need a sound. I stop carrying the weight of words and let the earth receive my breath. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, older than my fear or doubt. Every worry I have known finds a way to soften out through the hush of timeless ground. I release what I can't atone. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, and I am not alone. The hills stand still without a voice, yet hold the shape of every year. They teach me how to stand and stay and listen longer than my fear. What once felt heavy leaves my chest like dust returning to the land. The quiet doesn't ask for more, it simply understands. I stop carrying the weight of words and let the earth receive my breath. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, older than my fear or doubt. Every worry I have known finds a way to soften out through the hush of timeless ground. I release what I can't atone. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, and I am not alone. Between the past and passing time, a deeper calm begins to stay. Not every truth must rise or shine. Some truths are meant to fade to gray. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, older than my fear or doubt. Every worry I have known finds a way to soften out through the hush of timeless ground. I release what I can't atone. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, and I am